girls and guys, it is Zaira from ZaiLetsPlay, and we are back with another episode on the KaoshKraft server. And today we are going to be working on our little Minecraft office place. Because if you guys remember, I had my enchantment table outside, and that was very dangerous because a creeper could come up behind you and blow you up, and that is not nice, and nobody want to die like that. So I decided to pick up all my stuff from there and build it upstairs. But I was kind of stuck of what kind of shelving to do in my office. So I went on the KaoshKraft fan server, and Lousy showed me her office, and she was like, oh, come look at this. And she had this really cool shelf idea. I went ahead and I tweaked it just a little bit to work the way that I wanted to, but I'll go ahead and explain what I did. We are definitely going to need to get more books as well. So I wanted my enchantment table to go here. And you know how normally when you build an enchantment table, you have the enchantment table in the middle, and then the bookshelves go all the way around like this. Well, I didn't really want that in my office because I kind of thought it was going to look weird to just have that in the middle. Well, I'm not placing blocks right, but you know what I mean. And I thought, what could I do if I build too high of bookshelves, so like this instead, will it work? I wasn't sure because I never tried it before, but it turns out it does work. So that is what I did here. For the first two layers here, the books go all the way around. You cannot forget the corners. You have to place it in the corner in order for it to work. So I went ahead, I tested it out, and it actually works. You get 30 levels. So that is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And then at the top, for the rest of them, you don't need to place it in the corners, but you have to place the corners in the first two levels. So I'm going to go make some more bookshelves right now and then explain the bookshelf and all of that good stuff. And today's topic is going to be my childhood, because a lot of you guys wanted me to tell you guys some more stories because you guys think it's really funny. And it's like one of the most asked topics besides when am I getting married. So I thought, you know what? I'll go ahead and share some stories with you guys today. Let me get sorted for these bookshelf things. All right, here we go. So my first story I'm going to tell you is another one of my runaway stories. This one, I don't remember because I was too little. But my mom will never forget this day because that is the day she thought she had lost me forever. When I must have been like 1 because I had just learned how to walk or something. I don't know. I was really young. I just learned how to walk. And my sister was in preschool, I think. And we happened to live right across the street from our elementary school when we were little. Like, it was literally like an alley separated my house from the elementary school. So my mom was out in the back, and I was out there in the back with her. She was doing some gardening or something like that. And I was out there, and she was doing her own thing. And all of a sudden, she couldn't find me. Couldn't find me anywhere. And when I say she couldn't find me, it's she had looked. She looked everywhere in the house. She started panicking because she's like, where has she gone? She had no idea. She started freaking out. I think she called my uncle, and they were all looking for me, couldn't find me. And she was like, all the guilt started happening. Like, oh my gosh, what happened to my kid? I don't know where she is. Where did she go? Like, what if someone took her? You think the worst. So she starts panicking. She starts going out to look for me, and she finds me. And oh my gosh. Sorry, my alarm went off on my phone. But she starts panicking. So then she's like, did she go outside? So she starts looking around, couldn't find me. All of a sudden, she goes out to the alley. And my sister's class happened to be outside during recess or during their break. So she goes outside, looks in the alley, and I am standing there holding onto the fence for dear life, and I'm just singing along with all the kids. So the whole time my mom's looking for me, I was just wanted to see what my sister was doing at school. And apparently they were like, you know how you sing little songs and stuff? Well, that's what they were doing outside, and I had joined them. And my mom will never forget that day because she thought I was lost forever. But I was like, I always did that. I was always afraid of getting lost, but at the same time, I always used to get lost. We used to go to swap meets a lot when we were little. And it's basically like a huge, think of a farmer market, but it's like a yard sale type thing outside. And my mom we would always go with my mom. And my mom would be looking at one store, and I think, I'm just going to go quickly check out all the toys and stuff. And by the time I look back, my mom was gone, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be lost. I'm going to have no parents, and I used to freak out. All right, so let's stop that for a little bit so we could explain this. Okay, so we have the bookshelf. So all I did was I got some slabs. We got some logs. You can use any logs you want. And these are the ladders for little decorations that you could climb up and down. And at the top, you're lining everything up with slabs. And on the corners, you're going to place 2, just so it looks like a solid block. The reason why I did this one on this level is so I could place like a cute little flower pot there or something, just to add decoration. But that is basically the main thing of my office. I'm not really going to have any other shelves besides this one. I will decorate this in a second, but I'm really happy that I got the enchantment table working. So now we're going to head over to our little desk area. So what we're going to do for the chair is we're going to get our dark oak slabs and a spruce door. And we're just going to place this here like this, and a door to act as like the back of the chair kind of thing. And then for the table, we're going to go really, really simple. Where are my dark oak stairs? Let's go get some. Let's go get some dark oak stairs. Where are they? So if you guys have any stories from when you ran away and gave your parents a heart attack, let me know. Because I just seem to be the person that did that. That's why it got to the point where wherever we went out, I would always know where like customer service was, you know, so that you could go over there and be like, parents of Zaira, your child is lost. Please come collect her at customer service or something. I don't know. That's what I used to always think. I'm like, if I get lost, it's okay. I'll just go over to that little place and I'll tell them I'm lost and then everything will be okay. That used to be my theory. All right. So what we're going to do is in the middle, we're going to place slabs like that. And then we're just going to have upside down stairs here to finish off the desk. The desk is quite big, so I wanted to have like a little laptop type thing. So I'm going to use a pressure plate and a mouse, like a little mouse there. And then there's our pressure plate, will act like a laptop. You can do a sign, but I'm not sure how to do it. I only managed to get it to go this way, like that. But that doesn't really look like a laptop, does it? I wanted that to face the other way, but I can't figure out how. So I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I'm going to add a little flower pot as a decoration over here. What if I get like a little coffee for a mushroom? Let's see if I have a mushroom so that I can make it look like coffee. Oh, that'll be so good, wouldn't it? Let's see, where would that be in here? I doubt I have any. Oh, man. Nope. I seriously have no mushrooms anywhere. Dang it! All right, we'll just place a flower then. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Maybe when we get one, we'll go ahead and put it there. But for now, it's just going to be like that. We're also going to place a flower pot over here. Let's put a white tulip instead, so it's a little bit different. There we go. So that's our desk. And I thought that back here looked quite empty. So I'm going to do my favorite thing to do, which is have a little planter or something at the back. So we're going to get 2 grass blocks on either side. We're going to go ahead and wrap them around with trapdoors like this. Perfect. And then we're going to place grass on the top, just like that. And that is it. Just that simple. I also wanted to try something with banners instead of having a painting back here, because paintings can be quite a pain to try to get the right one and stuff. I thought, why don't I use banners? That might be quite cool. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's go grab some. I should have quite a few. All right, let's see. Another funny story I'll tell you guys is when I was little, my uncle, I was always a troublemaker. That's just how I was a troublemaker. I was just a nightmare. My uncle had painted his house, just painted his house, freshly painted, brand new paint. And you know how I was. I was a little butthole sometimes because I was trying to be funny. So one day he's like, I came over his house. He's like, Zaira, do not touch the walls. Cause I used to eat like hot Cheetos when I was little. And I still do now. And I would always rub my hands on the walls and stuff. And he's like, I just painted the walls. Leave them alone. Be careful. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm serious. I was like, mm-hmm. So he walked away. I found some markers, freshly painted walls. I grabbed the markers and I just started writing all over the walls. He was so mad. But at the same time, he was in so much disbelief that he was just like, shake my head. Just shake my head. That's all I'm going to do. And it just became like a joke type thing with the family. So luckily I didn't get in too much trouble with that. And the funny thing is, I used to never be one of those kids that like wrote on walls and stuff. It was just that day I was like, you always mess with me, so I'm gonna mess with you back. And I was like, I'm gonna write on your walls. And that's exactly what I did. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised somebody like killed me when I was little, because I was like that all the time. It was just really mischievous. But you know what? I wasn't as bad as some of my cousins. That actually doesn't look quite bad, does it? With the 3 paintings like that. I like that little desk area. And now this looked quite empty to me, so I thought I would do something with like the leaf blocks and stuff, having them just go up like this. And then having a little, I don't know, like a little design thing here, like a shelf or something. A nice little shelf unit here. And maybe put some decorations on it, like a lever or something, you know? Yeah, I might go grab some levers and see how that looks. But yeah, there was one of my cousins, right? My sister told me this story because I really didn't remember it. I kind of do, but vaguely. My cousin and me and my sister, we lived like next door to each other, so they used to come around a lot. And he used to have this one friend, and his friend was quite bad. My cousin wasn't that bad, but his friend was quite bad. One day, they grabbed our Barbies, and they had a dog, and they put our Barbies in dog poop. And I remember we were just like, who does that? Who does that? And we never let him forget that story to this day. Like it's funny because now like he's around the same age as we are, so he has his kids and stuff, and it's just like, do you remember how bad you were? Do you remember the things you did to us? But yeah, it was quite, I was just like, I wasn't that bad. I never did anything like really, really bad in that sense, like to be hurtful, unless I was trying to hide something from my mom and my sister. Then that's a little bit different because I was, but nothing else that bad. And I also used to curse all the time. I always cursed. I don't know why. I think because my grandpa used to think it was really funny, and I was really close to my grandpa, and every time I cursed or said a bad word, nothing really bad, it was just like little bad words in Spanish here and there, he used to always laugh. And I used to think, oh, if he's laughing, it must be funny. So I would keep doing it. And it was just something I did. How do you make a lever again? Oh my gosh. I hate when I forget how to do stuff in Minecraft, because then I feel like there we go. I knew it was sticks and cobblestone. I feel like a total noob when I do this stuff. All right, let's go upstairs. And let's put a lever there. Don't really like it. Kind of feel like it's a weird decoration to have, just like a lever. Boom. Could put another flower pot, like there. No, I'll just leave it like, no, I don't like that. Don't like it. Let's take it down. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the carpet, and then we're almost done. For the carpet, I'm just going to do my standard funky gray and black one. So let me go ahead and outline where I want the ends of it to be. Is that good? Put one there. And then we want it to go here and here. So it's going to be that big. So we got to figure out a cool little pattern or something to do. We'll do that. Don't have that much gray, so we'll just go ahead and place that first. Okay, there we go. And then let's do this gray here, here, and then there. And then let's do black on the rest of it. Boom, boom. There we go. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to figure out the lighting, but since the roof is right there, I was thinking I could just put glowstone on it. But that's basically our office. I think the walls look a little bit empty on certain places, like here. But I'm thinking I might just add some paintings or something to add a little bit of spice to it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I do like it, though. I think it did turn out really, really nice. It's not too much in here. Still it's a functioning room because I have my enchantment table. I love the little desk area though. I really, really like this a lot more than I thought I would. So let me know what you guys think I should add around. Let me know if you guys want to hear more story times about crazy things that I did. I'll ask my mom and have her tell me more. And yeah, leave your little crazy childhood stories from when you were little. Like the one story that everybody always talks about. I could go on forever about just stupid things I did, where I got myself hurt and stuff. I'll tell you guys about the time I got my head stuck in a fence. Funniest day of my life, now that I think about it. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys had fun watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the KaoshKraft server. Bye!